All right, if you're in HR or people ops, I'm pretty sure you know the feeling all too well. Managing all the employees' swag and recognition, it can seriously feel like a full-time job that you never actually signed up for. So today, we're going to break down a blueprint to automate all of it, and hopefully without the headache.
I'm going to take a wild guess and say the answer to that is a huge, resounding yes, right? It's one of those things that on the surface seems so simple, but it just spirals into this logistical nightmare that pulls you away from the work that actually matters. Does this look familiar? I bet it does. This is the daily grind. You're juggling endless spreadsheets. You're desperately trying not to forget someone's 5-year anniversary. You're staring at a merch catalog from like 2 years ago. And oh, those Slack pings. Hey, where's my hoodie? It's just this reactive cycle. And let's be honest, it is exhausting. And it's so easy to just dismiss all this as, well, part of the job. But this manual grind, it has real, measurable costs. It's this quiet drain on your time, on your budget, and you know what? Ultimately, on your company's culture. Okay, check out this number. This is what's really wild, the sheer scale of the time we're losing here. A recent SHRM survey found that HR leaders are spending over 5 hours a week just on the logistics of recognition. That adds up to more than 260 hours a year. Just imagine for a second what you could do with all that time back. And believe it or not, it gets bigger, a lot bigger. Gallup puts the cost of lost productivity from disengaged employees at, get this, $1.9 trillion. That's just staggering. When recognition is inconsistent or gets missed, engagement plummets, and that hits the bottom line hard.
Okay, so let's bring that huge number down to something that feels a bit more real, to your company's level. For a mid-sized team, Deloitte estimates that these manual swag processes waste up to $12,000 a year, and that's just in labor costs. That's money that could be invested in actual employee programs, not just shuffling boxes around. So here's the real takeaway. It's not about the budget. It's never been about the budget. It's the friction and the inconsistency of these manual systems that slowly erodes your culture. Every missed moment, every logistical headache, it just sends a message that recognition is an afterthought, not a priority. But what if you could just flip that script entirely? I love this visual because it perfectly shows that shift from total chaos to complete control. Imagine a world where no matter how busy you get, you can make sure every single employee feels seen and valued automatically. And let's clear up a really common misconception right now. People hear automation and they think it's impersonal, it's robotic. No, it's the exact opposite. It's about building a reliable system that guarantees that human touch happens on time every single time for every single employee. But hey, don't just take my word for it. Look at this, a real-world example. A 200-person company automated their whole program. They saved 40 hours a month. That's an entire work week back. And even better, they saw an 18% increase in retention. These are real, tangible results that make a huge difference. Okay, so you're probably thinking, great, but how do I actually get there? Well, the good news is it's not some crazy, complex, year-long project. It's a simple 3-step blueprint. It's designed to get you up and running fast and give you back your most valuable asset, your time. The path is actually pretty straightforward. First, you centralize everything and take back control. Second, you automate all those moments that matter. And third, you refresh and reignite the program to keep it from getting stale. So let's break those down real quick. Step 1 is all about creating one single source of truth. Think of it like a command center. A centralized online store means no more chasing down vendors. Employees get 24/7 access to merch that you've already approved, and you get total visibility. The data shows this leads to 32% faster fulfillment and a whopping 90% drop in order errors. All right, now for step 2. This is where the real magic happens. We're talking about automating all those key milestones that truly make employees feel valued and seen. So the best part is you can connect this directly to the HRIS tools you're already using, like Bamboo HR or Gusto. You can set up triggers for new hires, work anniversaries, performance rewards, even birthdays. You set it one time, and the system just takes care of the rest, forever. And I just love this quote because it perfectly captures that feeling of relief. Alyssa, an HR manager, said it saved her 6 hours a week. She said, the gifts just happen. Can you imagine that? That's the goal. Effortless, consistent recognition that just works in the background. So how does it actually work? Well, it's exactly this simple. A trigger event, like a new hire start date, gets logged in your HR system. That automatically kicks off the delivery of their welcome kit. No spreadsheets, no manual data entry, no stress. And finally, step 3, refresh and reignite. Now, this is so crucial because this is where so many programs fail. Most company stores, they go stale after about 6 months, and engagement just drops off a cliff. The solution? Think like a retail store, regular product drops. And the data is crystal clear on this. Companies that refresh their swag just twice a year see 2.5 times higher engagement. It keeps things exciting and new. So when you put these 3 steps together, you move from this state of constant chaos to one of real consistency and culture building. You get the freedom to actually focus on strategic initiatives, employee development, and building relationships. The work you actually want to be doing. Just picture this new reality for a second. No more scrambling at the last minute for anniversaries. You have a seamless program that your leadership team loves. And more importantly, you have employees who feel genuinely valued and proud to work there. You become a protector of the culture, not a victim of logistics. So if there is one single thing to take away from all of this, let it be this. Automation is not the enemy of culture. When it's done right, it is the single best tool you have to protect it at scale. Which really just leaves one last question. Are you ready to trade in that daily headache for a truly hands-off solution that just works? If the answer is yes, then the next step couldn't be easier. Just head over to customcrafttrophy.co and book a free 15-minute demo. You can see exactly how this all works and get all your questions answered. Thanks so much for your time, and we really hope this helps you reclaim yours.